We have so much on our to-do list, and we often think that we have to get it all done, that we have to keep up on all the housework, on all the laundry, which I don't even know what that means. All from this belief that we have to stay on top of things and that we cannot get behind. Because when you feel like you're behind, then it feels like life is too difficult, that you aren't capable of accomplishing the most important things, and that feels terrible. And then your life starts to feel really difficult. When your life feels really difficult, then you start to think that something's wrong. Something's wrong with your life or something's wrong with you because you aren't capable of staying on top of things. If this sounds like you, then I want to invite you to stick around for this episode because I'm going to help unlock some of the thoughts you might be thinking over and over during your day that's keeping you stuck and not loving your life. I'm also going to give you some new thoughts that you might start thinking instead to help you accomplish the most important things in your life. My name is Emily Brown. I'm a certified Catholic life coach for Catholic homeschool moms who want to fall more deeply in love with their life and this call from God to homeschool. If you like what you're hearing on this video, then I want to invite you to please like, subscribe, and ring the bell so that you can get notified every single week when I release new content geared specifically to your Catholic homeschool life. And in order to help you do this work and take it even deeper with the Lord, I want to invite you to go grab my free Litany for Mothers, which is just a simple prayer that I wrote to help you uproot these lies and really start to build trust with the Lord again. You can find that below this video as well. Here's the thing. The to-do list is not going to get you to heaven, and checking the things off on the to-do list is not going to make you a great saint. It's not going to make you a martyr, and it's not going to guarantee sainthood. But your brain really wants to check things off. Okay, checklists feel amazing. And it really wants to do that because it feels like it's something it can control. But this is a lie. There's nothing outside of you that you can actually control. The only things within your control are you, your thoughts, your feelings, and your actions. But hear that again. It's your thoughts that drive your feelings and your feelings that drive your actions. So think about that. If you are spending your day thinking that I can't do it all, or that I can't do it at all, that I'm no good, that I'm not capable, that because of how I grew up, this is just how I am. I need to just get used to it. That if I was more organized, then I would be able to enjoy my life. If I could just get it together, if I could just get ahead. All of these things are lies that are keeping you stuck in this moment and not helping you make forward progress. In fact, you're showing up in your life with a really rushed, overwhelmed, kind of hustly energy. You're working and working and striving to try and make progress on this darn to-do list, and yet you are not enjoying your life. You're not delighting in anything. You end up saying yes to things without even thinking about it, and you don't check in with yourself about what it is you really want. You end up adding more and more to the to-do list, and it just creates more proof, more evidence to your brain that you cannot do it all. But instead, what if you just threw the to-do list away? What if that to-do list is actually keeping you really limited and keeping you really stuck and focused on all the wrong things? What if you are missing out on that whisper in your ear from God, the tap on the shoulder from the Holy Spirit, the kiss on the cheek from Our Lady? What if you are missing out on the most important things because you're so head down focused on checking things off on the to-do list or lack thereof? What if instead of this never-ending to-do list or lists, for those of us who make multiple lists, what if we just threw the to-do list away? What if we started creating a list of beliefs, a list of thoughts you need to be thinking over and over and practice believing in your day? A list of thoughts that God thinks about you, a list of thoughts that are true according to your Maker. What if we went to work to believe these thoughts instead of going to work to check things off of our to-do list? So I want you to hear a few thoughts that you might be able to start thinking right now. Just try them on for size. If you hear one and it doesn't feel quite right, it's okay. I want you to just think about this like you were trying on a jacket and maybe it just feels a little bit too tight. Like you kind of want to fit into it really close, but it's not quite right. So you're just going to take the jacket off and set it down and try a different one on. It's what we do with thoughts. If it doesn't feel real and believable and settled in your body, then you just, okay, that one's not for me right now. I'm just going to try on a different one. So I'm going to list a few different thoughts that you could start trying on today and just see if you could start believing those. Okay, so here we go. That you are a beloved daughter of a king. That you are perfect exactly as you are. That you are made intentionally for a purpose. That your existence has eternal significance. that your motherhood is a gift, that your home is a gift, that your marriage is a gift, that you are the perfect mom for these kids, that you know exactly what to do, that your worth is inherent and not something that can be earned. What if instead of working out a to-do list every single day, you started practicing these thoughts instead? If you really started working on believing these thoughts every single day instead of focusing on the to-do list, okay, then the everyday things of your normal life would start to feel more doable. They would start to feel more natural, and they would start to happen more smoothly. And don't get me wrong, this doesn't mean it's going to be easier, but you would start choosing things intentionally on a to-do list that you might create. Okay, so hear me, you could still get to make a to-do list, but the things that you're choosing to put on that to-do list they're very intentional. They're things you actually want to do. They're things that you would love to say yes to. They're the most important things. And you don't add things to the to-do list that don't belong there, according to your purpose, according to what you should be doing today, according to what God is asking of you today. If you had a belief list instead of a to-do list, then how much more could you accomplish in your day than just the tasks? Again, you might still make a to-do list, but that to-do list wouldn't be as burdensome. It wouldn't be as chock full of things that you don't want to do, and likely a bunch of things that probably don't even matter. You would only be adding things on that are life-giving and that would help you accomplish your ultimate goal of becoming a great saint, raising great saints, and having a great saintly marriage. If this sounds like work you want to do, but you would like some help, then I want to invite you to come join me in the Happy Holy Mama membership. This is my life coaching program for Catholic homeschool moms who want to fall more deeply in love with their life and this call from God to homeschool our children. In the program, you have access to recorded content, weekly coaching calls, monthly workshops to help with your strategy for your homeschool and life, and you have support through all the seasons of life and homeschooling. You can find all the details for my program at fiatlifecoaching.com/membership, and there's a link to that below this video. Thank you for watching. I hope you have a fantastic week. God bless.